Today, we want to talk about the group called the Alash Party, who played a vital role in protecting and promoting the Kazakh culture. They faced challenges from Russian Empire and later the Soviet Union, which want to make Kazakhs more like Russians. There are four key aspects we want to talk about. Firstly, cultural revival. Second, political autonomy. Third, social and economic reforms. And fourth, national unity. The Alash Party had one main goal: to save the Kazakh culture, language, and traditions. They knew if they didn't act, these important parts of their identity could be lost. One key thing they did was focus on Kazakh language. They want to make sure it didn't disappear, so they encouraged people to use it in schools, books, and everyday life. This helped to keep the Kazakh language alive. The Alash Party also believed in the power of stories and written word. They supported Kazakh writers, poets, and artists who told traditions, stories, and legends. The stories carried the wisdom and history of Kazakh people. The Alash Party's work wasn't just about looking back, it was about building a strong future. They knew that a strong cultural identity would help the Kazakh people be proud and united. In short, the Alash Party's efforts were heroic. They protected and celebrated the Kazakh culture, language, and traditions.
Of greater political autonomy for the Kazakh people within the Russian Empire. First is self-governance, as we aim to establish a self-governing Kazakh national entity, giving the Kazakh people more control over their local governance and decision-making. Second, cultural preservation, recognizing the importance of protecting and promoting Kazakh culture, language, and traditions. Third is resource management, where they sought to control over their local land and valuable resources, making decisions for the benefit of Kazakh communities. The Alash Party's vision remains relevant today as communities worldwide pursue self-determination and, as I said before, and emphasized cultural preservation and resource management within a broader political framework. Their legacy reminds us to respect the aspirations of all people as they strive for autonomy and cultural identity.
Social and economic reforms championed by the Alash Party in the Kazakhstan during the early 20th century. The Alash Party emerged during a critical period in Kazakh history, addressing the pressing issues facing its people. One of their primary objectives was to implement the land reforms that would protect the rights of Kazakh nomads and peasants. These reforms aimed to ensure access to land for livestock grazing and cultivation, vital sources of livelihood for the Kazakh population. In addition to land reforms, the Alash Party recognized the transformative power of education and healthcare services. They advocated for educational reforms to make quality education more accessible to the Kazakh people, aiming to empower individuals with knowledge and skills that could contribute to social and economic development. Similarly, they championed healthcare reforms, striving to improve the overall health and well-being of the Kazakh people. These social and economic reforms were not just political goals, they were seen as essential steps to improve the overall quality of life for the Kazakh population. By addressing these fundamental issues, the Alash Party believed that they could pave the way for a more prosperous and fulfilling life for their people, ultimately contributing to the progress of their nation.
The Alash Party sought to unite the Kazakh people, transcending regional and tribal divisions, to form a cohesive national identity. They believed that the united front would be more effective in achieving their cultural, political, and economic goals. The party aimed to bring together various Kazakh groups and individuals who shared the common vision for the future of the Kazakh nation. The Alash Party advocated for the preservation and promotion of the Kazakh language and culture to popularize national unity. They believed that the shared language and culture could help unite the various ethnic groups in Kazakhstan. The party platform was centered around the idea of unified Kazakh nation, regardless of tribal or regional differences. They aimed to foster a sense of national identity among the Kazakh population. The party used gazettes, Kazakh and Aykab to share their opinions about Kazakh unity. They wanted to unite all Kazakh using this method. Sometimes the members of party went to the villages to spread their ideas for those who didn't have access for information. Furthermore, Some members of Alash Party introduced to the public their works such as Ahmet Baytursunov Masa and Mirza Qubduatov Kazakh. Authors tried to spread their works around Kazakh lands, sparing no expenses and unite national unity.
Thank you for your attention.